Hi, I'm Miguel Dariano and I'm in Period 6 and I did the Causation for Chapter 8, the Unification of China. So the context for this era is that after experimenting with agriculture, small populations started to develop into major civilizations with monarchies that could not keep a sustained control over time. And so from 300 BCE to 80 BCE, classical China experienced a unification through a centralized imperial rule, a standardized script, and a Confucian educational system. So the first point is centralized imperial rule. Well, basically, the Qin dynasty established a centralized rule in which political organization took place. The Qin emperor tore down possible rebellion fortresses and also built roads for communication as well as movement for armies. In the early Han dynasty, Han Wudi established a gigantic bureaucracy which also used legalist forms of government. Han Wudi also levied taxes in order to gain finance for his imperial rule. So this allowed individuals or regions to work under a common emperor, and that helps bring a unification because they're all working under the same person. The next point is the standardized script. So before the Qin dynasty, regions in China used a script that derived from the Shang court. However, it developed many different lines and would not be recognizable. And so the Qin emperor noticed that this was a huge problem if he was going to unify China. So he established a standardized script in which he would set up a uniform application of policies. So this basically meant that if they all used the same script, then they could read the same policy that the Qin emperor established. This is important because if they used their own dialect in their own script, then they wouldn't be following the policies of the Qin emperor, and that would make it less unified. And the Confucian education system. So the Confucian educational system allowed for a more educated bureaucracy in which in turn would make more justified decisions during the Han Dynasty. Combined with legalist principles of government, the Confucian education system ensured a controlled intellectual civilization within classical China. So similar to the unification in China and its centralized government, Persia experienced this through the centralized rule of the Achaemenid Empire. After the fall of Cyrus, Darius took over and established lines of communication and levied taxes onto his territories. This compares to China as in the early Han Dynasty, Han Wudi levied taxes to gain finance. Following this further, this also compares to the Qin Dynasty as the Qin Emperor established roads for communication in the similar fashion as Darius had done. I am Miguel Dariano, and thank you for listening to or watching my video.